Okay, hi all, good morning. So, hope my voice is audible to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll start and share my screen. Just a minute. Let me know once my screen is visible. Hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, I will start from scratch. I know, yesterday, I have explained you a little bit about all this stuff, but still, will start from scratch. Okay, so this is the Microsoft Edge, and please feel free ask questions, make the session interactive. Okay. And I will request everyone to please join through your registered name, the name through which you have registered the course. I could see someone has joined using the name Samsung SM. So if possible, please join using registered name. And please don't join using multiple device. Although we have our own learning management system, that is Graphy. So on that platform we used to take class. So at the end of today's session I will explain you how you have to log in and register on that platform. Okay, but today we'll take class on Zoom. Okay, and I will tell you the benefit of that platform. Okay, so first of all I will repeat it this is the course syllabus. Okay, if you're not speaking, please be on mute, guys. So this is the course syllabus. Okay, I have shared this yesterday as well. These all things we'll be covering during the course. And these are the set of conceptual questions which will be covered during the course. The course duration is approx 1 month. Okay, but maybe it can stretch to 2, 3 days as well. Okay, apart from 1 month. It depends totally on the interaction. Okay, so this is the syllabus. And we'll share recording after each and every class and then assignment. So let me show you first of all that the portal where we take classes. Okay, just a minute. I think screen sharing has stopped, right? Hope you guys are able to see my screen now. Hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the portal. This is the platform where we take classes. Okay. Can see the address. We will share all those things in the group. Don't worry about that. And Firdaus is our group, means she's the admin. She is the head of all this administration tasks. So she will guide you that how to register on this course. Okay, let me show you here. You have to type here tna.graphy.com. We will share this link with you. So when you will click on this, when you will type this, no, tna.graphy.com, you will get this page. Okay. And here you have to click on explore courses. So here you will see all the courses on which we provide training. Okay. So yours is the S15 batch, correct? The group in which we have joined, that is S15 batch. So today we will create that course here, and then you will see that it is S13 now. This is S12. Similarly, S14 will be this is S14. So you create one course for S15, and the course fees will be written as 50 rupees for you. Okay, because you have already paid the course fees, 3,500. So for you, it will be 50 rupees marked here. So when you will click on the course, suppose this course, okay, it will be S15 for you. Okay, so when you will click on this, here it will be buy now. Okay, so it will not be 4,000, it will be rupees 50 only. So actually, this platform Graphy, they charge this amount, but we have kept this a minimum. So 50 is the minimum amount. We cannot reduce it further. So that's why that amount 50 you have to pay, and you have to click on buy now option. Okay, so all these things we have a document. We will share all these things with you. You click on the buy now option. You have to give your details here. Okay, your mobile number. The number should be same like the number which you have shared with us, for which you have connected with us. Then your email ID and your contact address it will ask. Then you can make rupees 50 payment here. Once you will make the payment, then you have to log in. Okay, you have to log in. You have to where is the login button? You will find somewhere login button will be there. I think where is that? Actually, I have already logged in now, so for me it is not showing. Okay, so you will find a login button there. So you have to click on login. Click on login via email OTP. Okay, so you have to log in to the class through email and OTP. Okay, is this clear so far?
Yes,
This
sir.
clear?
Yesterday I missed the class.
Sorry, what you telling yesterday?
Yesterday
Hello.
I missed the class.
Yesterday
Yeah,
you missed the class.
yesterday I did miss the class. Yes.
That we will repeat. We will repeat it today. Don't worry. So right now I'm telling that how you have to log
Okay.
into this our portal where we take classes. Today I'm taking classes on Zoom, right? We have shared the Zoom details with you. But from tomorrow onwards, we'll take classes on this platform. Do one thing. You do it simultaneously with me. I will share the link, okay, in the group 1 minute. Because then it will be problem tna.graphy.com. I've shared one link in this 15 group, WhatsApp group. You click on that group, click on that link. Have you clicked on that somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, you will find this page.
Yeah, it's Tanveer
Yes, sir.
Khan and
This we will change this. Why I'm not sure why my name is coming. It should be Technist Academy. There is some issue at the back end. We will change it. Okay. Yes.
okay, it shows login with Gmail.
No, no. Before that, no, you have to scroll it down. Okay. So you could see here is 12 course, here is 13 course. So similarly, we will create a course for your batch. It's 15. So
Okay,
today by end of day or after some time, you will see that. And we have our admin Firdaus. Okay. So she will connect with you after today's class. She will guide you with this process. Okay. So down the line, if you have any issue in assignment, I will discuss the assignment question. Like suppose if the assignment is not visible, can you go on mute, please? Not speaking. So if you have any issue in viewing the assignment, if the recording is not available, any other thing, so you have to connect with her, or you can directly post your question in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is the platform, and here you will see S15 today. S15 course will be there. Okay. For that, you have to pay rupees 50 rupees because that is the charge of this platform. Okay. So uh, suppose it is this one or any other. Suppose it is this one. Okay. It will ask for buy now option. So far, is it clear? Are you understanding, guys? So far, is this clear
Yes,
so far?
yes.
Are you understanding? So you have to click on buy now option. Then you have to give your details, name, email, contact number, and whatever is the location. It will ask that. Then you have to click on the buy now option. Then it will ask for the payment. So you have to pay rupees 50 or 49, something it will be there. You have to make the payment, and then you have to click on the login button. Then it will ask here login via Google, login via email OTP. Okay, you can try login via email OTP. So the email which you have given, you have to give same email here. Okay, and then it will ask for OTP. You have to pass OTP, and then you will get the access. So far clear? It's very simple. Okay.
Yes.
So after you will log in, you will see. Let me show you the dashboard. This is the admin dashboard. This is my dashboard. So you will not see all those things. So the course which you have purchased, no, you will see that course here. Okay, I am admin of this, so I could see all the courses, but the course which you will purchase, you will see that particular course only here. Okay, and then when you will click on that, okay, for me it is different. For you it will be different. So when you will click on that, no, so on a daily basis, we'll take classes like this. I'm showing you for his 13 batch. Okay, so for 12th, I guess it was a demo session. Okay, and this is the recording. If you click on this, this will be the recording. You will see the recording here, right? Then for 13th August, what we have taken. Just so date-wise date, you could see here that the 15th September, we have covered our upper lower order by. Okay, this is the recording. You click on this, you will get the recording. This is the classroom notes, whatever we taught here, you could see here, right? And then this is the workbook, Excel workbook. So like yesterday, I explained all these things on this workbook, no? So on a daily basis, we will share all these things. Okay. And then I think on 14th, we have not shared assignment. On 15th, we have shared assignment. The 15th assignment is there, right? You could see the assignment and the solution will be there. Okay. So that is why we prefer this platform. Here you could see date-wise date, topic name, recording, notes, workbook assignment. Okay, so after the class, if you want to revise it, you can go date by date and you accordingly you can revise. And once the course is over, so after that, for the next 6 months, you'll be having access to this. And then you could, whenever you want to repeat or revise, you could uh, revise it as per this. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Any question, anyone so far?
Right?
Your voice is breaking. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Is it lifetime access?
No, no, no. Recording access is 6 months. Okay, we give 6 months access, but so far we have not revoked the access of any batch. Okay, we are taking classes for the last 2 years. So far we have not revoked the access of any batch. But why we tell 6 months is because suppose this graphic platform has changed. It is decommissioned or something can go wrong, right? So for 6 months we take guarantee. After 6 months, but again, I'm telling, we have not revoked the access of any batch so far. Everyone has access. Even the batch which has started 2 years back, they also have access till now. Okay. On the safer side, just we tell 6 months. So suppose after 6 months, if something goes wrong in this platform, okay. So for that, if you will request, we will again extend what I can say, the recording access for the next 1 or 2 months. Okay, and after that, if you want to extend, so some minimum nominal fees will be there, 200 or 300 something. Again, it will be extended for 6 months. But so far, we have not revoked the access of any batch. They are using it. Okay. Hope it is clear. Any other question? Is this clear so far? Okay, fine. So now, and I will show you how we'll practice the SQL queries. So my voice is audible to everyone, no?
Yes, Tanvir.
Yes. Okay, fine. So now I will explain you how to practice SQL queries. Although I have explained yesterday, but few of the participants has joined today, so I will repeat it. Okay, but down the line, I will request one thing that suppose on a particular day you're not able to attend the class. So in that case, we cannot repeat it the next day because otherwise everyone will suffer, right? In that case, suppose you miss the class on a particular day. So at the end of the day, so like within 30 minutes, you will see that the recording will be available in that portal. It takes around 30 minutes. So the class will be over at 9 a.m. and by 9:30, generally recording will be available. Okay. So we will recommend you that once the class is over, you go through the recording so that the next day when you attend the class, you should understand like what all things we have discussed. Okay. So now the platform where you have to practice. Before that, I want to tell you one thing. You might have, I know, like, okay, can you raise your hand? How many of you already know SQL? Maybe little bit, or you are just started learning or little bit SQL, you know, or maybe you are champion in SQL. Anything? Can you raise your hand, please? I want to understand my audience actually. That's why I'm asking this. One, two. Okay, okay, fine. Two participants. They know a little bit SQL. Good. May I know how many of you are already working in IT industry? Can you raise your hand? Already working in IT industry. Can you raise your hand, please? Okay, 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 okay. Only two participants. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Three, four, five. Five participants are working in IT industry. Good. Take care. Now, see, you might have heard about Oracle, then MS SQL Server. MS SQL Server is nothing but Microsoft SQL Server. Then there is Nitiza, then Teradata, uh, Postgres. Okay, you might have heard, and then one more, MySQL. Okay, you might have heard about all those things. Okay, so these all are vendors. These all are vendors. Okay, like in car, we have Tata company car, Honda, Hyundai, right? And we have BMW, Mercedes. So like this, these are the different car companies. They manufacture car, correct? But if you know how to drive a car, suppose I I learned how to drive a car with Tata car. Okay. So don't you think that if I am getting any Hyundai car i20 or Innova Krista or any other car, don't you think I can drive that car? Yes, I can drive, right? Because the method is same. If you have understood how to drive a car, accelerator, brake, and clutch, so you can drive any other car, right? Similarly, SQL is a generic language, is a query language. All these are different vendors. You can write SQL query on Oracle platform, Oracle vendor. You can write SQL query on Microsoft SQL Server, Netiza, Teradata. These are the different databases on which you can write SQL query. Once you have understood the SQL query, how to write the query, you can practice it on any platform. Oracle, MS SQL Server, Netiza, Teradata, Postgres, MySQL. Okay. Why I'm explaining this? Many time it happens that during my course, I am teaching you on Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server, these two platforms majorly. Okay. But many times, students, participants will tell us that Tanvir, you are teaching on Oracle, but in my company, we are working on MySQL. Or Tanvir, in my company, we are working on Postgres. So please don't worry about this. The SQL which I will teach you, that is a generic SQL. Okay. Generic SQL means it will be applicable on all these platforms. If you want, you can give it a try. So please don't worry that Tanvir, you are teaching on Oracle. but in my company we are using on Postgres. It is one and the same. Only hardly 0.5 percentage or 1 percentage syntax difference will be there. Like in Oracle, we have a minus keyword. Okay, I will explain you what is this. In Oracle, we have minus keyword. Same keyword in MS SQL Server is known as except. Okay, the functionality is same. Okay, so that is why this type of means minor cosmetic changes will be there, differences will be there, which you will explain it during the course. You don't have to worry about that. And in your interview process, so during your interview, so interviewer will never ask you that, okay, write this query on Teradata, write this query on Postgres. No, they will tell that, okay, you write any query, it should work. Because during interview, the interviewer will check your logic building ability, how strong you are in building logic. Okay, they will not check all these things. And even nowadays, the best thing is the interviewers will give you freedom to check the syntax. If you're getting stuck somewhere, you can check the syntax, okay, through Google, because they know that when you're working in the project and if you get stuck somewhere, you can take the help of Google. So mainly they want to check how strong you are in building logics. That is the main thing in SQL language. Okay. So any questions so far, anyone? Any question?
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah, please tell me, Kanksha.
my voice clear?
A little bit low, but yes, please tell me.
We had a class yesterday, no? So I tried solving some queries, but in console it's giving more than 4 results. So I want to know how to clear console and like once we have created employee,
Hmm.
so again and again it's taking that same employee.
Okay, I will
So
explain. I will jump to that
yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
sure.
will explain you that part. Okay.
Thank you.
From this, any question, anyone? Is this discussion clear? Okay, I hope it is clear. Now, during our course, we'll be practicing on Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server, these two platforms. But again, I'm repeating, you are free, you can practice on any platform. I'm not telling that I'm teaching on Oracle, so you have to practice on Oracle only. I'm teaching on MS SQL Server, so you have to practice on MS SQL Server only. No, your wish. If you have Teradata in your machine, you practice on it, your wish. But as you are a beginner in this field, so don't do all this research initially. Otherwise, you will get confused. For the initial few days, I'll be teaching on Oracle, and I will tell you the reason why on Oracle. So you practice only on Oracle for the initial few days, maybe 4 or 5 days. Once you understand the basics of it, then your wish. You practice on any other platform, your wish. Will never stop you from that. Okay. Now, why we take classes on Oracle? The reason is many of you are working on your official laptop, right? And in the official laptop, you know that your company will not allow you to download anything, correct? If you download
Yes.
anything, so they will stop you. You cannot download. So that's why we have taken this Oracle platform. Here, you just have to type Oracle Live SQL. Okay, click on enter this. You'll get this page, Oracle Live SQL. Why this Oracle Live SQL site? The reason is here you don't have to download anything. Even if you're working on your official laptop or if you're working in office and suppose sometime you're free, you don't have tasks, so you can practice it. Just type Oracle Live SQL and then click on this. Okay, so far clear? And then you could see here start coding. Click on the start coding. Okay. All these things are getting recorded. Please don't make a note. And after the class, you can go through the recording and similarly you can log into this. Okay. Why it is taking time? Sometimes it takes time. It's taking more than expected time. I should close this and start again. Okay, then you will get this page. I'm getting this detail because I have already saved this, my email ID and the password. For you, what you have to do, you have to click on create account. Okay, because first of all, you have to register yourself on this platform. So you will click on the register create account. Then it will open up one page. In that page, you will see there will be fields like your name, your company name, your designation, okay, your email ID and all this stuff. So you have to provide those details. Company name, you can write any dummy name, ABCD. In designation, you can write anything. It is not necessary that you have to write that active company name or the active designation. Your wish, you can write anything there. Okay. It's taking time to open, so you can close this and you can open it again. Okay. You see, this is the page. Here you have to fill in these details, the email address. The email address should be correct. Password, your password, whatever password you want to set for this Oracle, you type that password. Okay. SQL at 123 or any other, whatever you wish. Country, name, job title, workman. These all things are dummy values. You can write anything, your wish. Okay, they're not going to validate this. Then click on the create account. Then you will see that you will get an email, and then you have to accept it, and then you can log in using your username, whatever you're given, your email ID, and the password. Is this clear so far? Any question? Any question, anyone?
No,
No
sir.
question.
No questions.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, fine. Then you have to click on the sign in button. Now see the benefit of it of this platform is, okay, if you're getting this, your session has ended, so you have to close this. You better close everything, okay, and start again, because it, maybe like previous time when I have logged in, it has taken that cache. Okay, so again click on this. Okay, and it will not happen always. Rarely it happens. Okay, start coding. Because I'm sure when you will start working on it, you will get all those things, and then you will be confused that what is going on. That is why, because in each and every batch we get this kind of issues from the students. That's why right now only we are explaining all these things. So sign in. Okay, now this is the page where we'll do our coding. Okay, best thing is we're not asking you to download anything. Even if you're working in your official laptop, you can practice this. You can log into this. They will never stop you. Okay, fine. Shall we start now? Okay. So yesterday I have shown you that how to create table, what is a table and all those things. So quickly I will revise it. But from tomorrow onwards, we will not revise the concepts, whatever we have discussed in the previous class. You have to you have to revise it on your own. If you're getting it struck at any point of time, you can ask the question, because today is the first official class. I'll quickly revise what all things we have discussed so far. Okay. 1 minute. Let me check whether I have. Okay, fine. Let's start from the scratch. So first of all, we will create a table. What is a table? Can anyone explain me? What is a table?
Place where we can store our data.
Hmm. Table is something where you can store data. Okay. Like how we stay in a house. So house is where we can stay, right? Where we can live. Similarly, when you want to store data, we need table. Okay. So that is why first of all we have to create table. So this is the syntax to create table. I think these are all things we have shared the recording as well. You all have gone through the recording, so I'll be a little bit fast today. because all these things have been covered. But please feel free and ask question if you're getting stuck at any point of time. Okay, make the session interactive, ask questions. So in this, I want the employee ID, name, salary, and location. So these are the columns in this table employee. So whenever you have to create a table, you have to write create table employee. So from this engine, we'll understand that we want to create a table whose name is employee. Okay. I'm creating here table employee, but you can create table with any name. There is no restriction that the table name should be employee only. Any name, you can create a student table, you can create a customer table. Okay, you can create a department table, college table, okay, any other thing as per the business requirement. Okay, and these are the columns. In this employee table, I want employee ID, name, salary, location. These are the columns. Okay, and then you have to write the data type. So employee ID, I will write int. Why int? Because in the employee ID column, we will save numbers or integers, right? Generally, IDs are numbers or integers. So whenever in a column you have to save number or integer, you have to mark it as int. Int means integer. It means you are telling to the SQL engine that in this employee ID column will be storing numbers or integers only. Clear? Then you have name. In name, generally we store characters, no? A, B, C, D, something like that, right? Combination of characters, alphabets. So whenever in a column you have to store characters or the combination of alphabets, you have to mark it as varchar. Okay. You might be thinking that what is varchar? Why I have written 50? All these things will be answered one by one. I will answer it. Okay. So in salary, what you will mention the data type?
Integers.
Integer. Because in
Yes.
salary we will store numbers, right? 500, 200, 1000, 2000. These all are numbers. In salary we'll mark it as int, integer. Okay. So now in location, what should be the data type?
Varchar.
Varchar. Good. But see, these are the basic things. During interview, you will not get questions based on this. This is the basic stuffs. Okay, because I know many of you are new to the SQL. That is why I'm starting from scratch. Okay. Now you have to put colon, semicolon at the end. And again, I'm repeating it. Please feel free and ask question. Make the session interactive. Don't think that okay, this is a simple thing how I can ask what others will think. No, you have to ask whatever question. If any concept is not clear, feel free to stop me and ask question. Okay, because SQL is a game changer these days in IT industry. Okay, it's a game changer. Most of the job profile they will ask SQL, data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, ETL developer, SQL developer, ETL tester, Power BI developer. These are all job profiles. You go and check on LinkedIn or Naukri.com. You will see SQL, SQL, SQL. That is why this is going to be game changer. Okay.
Sir, I have a
So,
question.
yes.
Sir, if we will put varchar in front of employee ID, so it will show any error or it will accept
No,
it?
it will not show error. It will accept it. I will show you that. I will
Okay.
show you that. Okay. So then you have to select it and
What will happen if you don't put the numbers after varchar?
these numbers.
Yes, yes,
Okay, I will show you that as well. One by one, I will show you this.
sure. Sure.
Many times what will happen that you will ask a question, like suppose I am teaching you create, insert this thing now, and you'll be having questions, suppose related to delete. So in that case, I will not explain this because we will break the sequence and other participants, they might get confused that suddenly how then we jumped from create, insert to delete. Okay, that has happened in the previous batches. We follow this sequence. Sometimes it can be jumbled, okay, a little bit, but overall at a high level we follow this sequence. Okay. So now suppose I'm taking class, I'm teaching create insert, okay, and you have questions suppose from delete or truncate or any other thing. So during the class I will not explain that. For that, what you can do, the class will be over at 9, 7 to 9, right? 9 a.m. IST, class will be over. And then you can ask me, and I will tell that, okay, class is over now. Now, if you have any question, you can ask. Then you can ask. Then you are free. You can ask from anywhere. Then we will answer the questions. Okay. But during the class, we have to strictly follow the sequence. And the reason is many participants, they get confused that why we jump from here to here, right? But once the class is over, you are free. You can ask any question from anywhere. Okay. One more thing. Many times it will happen. Suppose I'm teaching you period and you have a question and I will tell you that, okay, it will be answered in some time. So please make a note of those questions. Sometime we may forget it. So you have to again remind us. Okay. So we have created this table. Now click on the run button. You could see one run button is there on the right side. Click on the run button. You could see here the table has been created. So we have created this employee table. So far, any question from this first line? This is clear to everyone, right? Okay. So you have created a table. Now what next? We have to store data. We have to save data in this table, right? So when you have to store data, you have to write insert into employee values. So the meaning of this is we are trying to insert some values, some data in this employee table. Okay. Then you have to give the values. Suppose employee ID is 1, name is Tom, salary is 400, location is Chennai. Okay, then give semicolon at the last. One very important point here is very important. You have to take care of the sequence. From sequence, what I mean, if here while creating table, the first column is employee ID, then this has to be employee ID only. So it means 1 is the employee ID. Next column is name, then it means Tom is the name. This is salary, so this is salary. Location is the 4th column, here it is Chennai, so location will be Chennai. So you have to strictly follow the sequence, you cannot shuffle it. Okay. Suppose if you write 400 here, salary here, and employee ID here, so the meaning will change. Engine will assume that 400 is the employee ID and 1 is the salary. So meaning will change. So you have to be very careful here. But all those things you don't have to prepare. In all the assignments, we will share this all stuff with you. And neither in the interview you will get questions on this. This is the very basic stuffs. Yes, I'm explaining you that you should know how it is working. Okay. And one more important thing, the columns which are varchar. You can see here that name is varchar, location is varchar. So the columns which are varchar, those values must be within quotes. You could say here Tom is a name, right? It's a varchar. So I have kept this within inverted comma or quotes, right? Location is a varchar. I kept location Chennai within quotes. Hope it is clear so far. And then now select it and then click on the run button. Okay. Shortcut to execute or run these queries, Control Enter. If you press Control Enter simultaneously, this will be executed. If you want, you can click on the run button. Whichever you find comfortable, you can use it. You could see here one row inserted. It means one record has been inserted in this employee table. Hope it is clear so far. Now, if you want to verify this data, that okay, fine, Tanveer, you have inserted this record. Could you please show us that this record is present in this table? So for that, you have to write select a star from employee. I have already explained this yesterday, but can anyone tell me what is the meaning of select?
It's like a print.
Selecting the data.
Select is to display.
Display the columns.
How? So whenever you will
To
write
retrieve
select,
the data from the table, like
right. So whenever you write select, it means you are telling to the SQL engine that you want to display something. So each and every keyword, you have to understand the meaning. So in this course, each and every keyword, no, you have to understand what is the meaning of it. Okay. So here select is to display. So you are telling SQL engine that please display something. Then what you want to display? A star. What is the meaning of a star?
To select all the columns.
All the columns. Yes. A star means all the columns. So you're telling SQL engine that please display all the columns. But from where have you mentioned? You have mentioned here from employee
From
table.
employee table.
The engine will understand that, okay, user is asking to display all the columns from the employee table. Now check the output. Data has been loaded in this employee table. Employee ID is one, name is Tom, salary, location. Hope it is clear so far. Okay. Now suppose I want to insert one more record. ID is 2. Suppose name is Sarah. Salary is 800 and location is Delhi. I will not keep this Delhi within quotes. Then what will happen? Any idea what will happen?
It will throw an error.
It will throw error, but why?
The where should be in quotes only.
Good. This Delhi is a location, right? This Delhi is the location, no? Correct. And location, what is the data type? Varchar. So I have explained right now that if a column is having varchar data type, then that particular value must be within quotes. So now if this daily have not kept this within quotes, so let's check. I'm executing it. The engine has thrown error message. Because this daily was a varchar column and I have not kept it within quotes, so that's why it is throwing error message. I have to keep it within quotes. I'm keeping it within quotes. Now I'm executing it. See, record has been inserted. If you want to verify, you again execute this, select a star from it. Now you could see here that you have 2 Sarah 800 daily. Is this clear so far? Are you understanding, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now, after this,
Like we can change the constraint for salary. Like we can use number also, right? Because salary.
instead of int, you're telling number.
Yeah.
You can write number also. See, currently I'm not teaching you data type. Okay. In a separate class, we'll discuss data type. Like in data type, you have int, you have number, you have char, you have varchar, you have varchar2. What are the differences between them? We'll discuss in a separate class. That I'm not
Okay.
explaining now. Okay.
Okay,
So
got it.
here the intention is, first of all, I should show you the basic structure, and then slowly we will see the different scenarios. Okay. Hope it is clear so far. Okay. Now,
Yes,
what will happen?
one query, like what is the
Hmm.
difference between char and varchar?
That is what I'm telling you. Right now, I'm not explaining the data type. Okay. In a separate class, maybe after 1 or 2 days, when you will discuss char, varchar2, int, number, float. Then I will tell you what are the differences. We'll discuss that. Okay. So currently, I'm just showing you the one that's simple structure, how to create table, how to insert data. Then we'll discuss all those things one by one. Okay.
Yeah, sir. So you mentioned varchar 50, right? So
Uh,
what does it mean?
Again, I'm repeating the same dialogue. I'm not teaching data type now. Just give me some time. And then after a few minutes, we'll discuss it. Okay.
Okay, fine.
The time being, and just understand that in a column, whenever you want to store number or integer, you have to write int. If you have to store alphabets, okay, you have to write it as varchar 50. Why it is varchar 50? Why I have written 50 here? What will happen if I will write 1 instead of 50? If I will write 100 instead of 50? If I will not write anything, we'll discuss all those things one by one. Okay. But so far, is this clear discussion? Whatever we have so far?
Yes, sir.
So far, clear everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what will happen when you will practice this on your own? So, sometime by mistake, you will execute this twice. Like I have executed this line number 2 no, and I've executed line number 3 as well, right? And that's why the data has been saved in this employee table, and that's what you're getting here, right? But sometime what will happen when you will practice this by mistake, you will run this again. Okay. And it is also possible you can run both of them together. So you have to select both. Okay. And then click on the run button. So now see what will happen. Select the star from employee. Check the data. Do you have duplicate values now? One Tom 400 Chennai, one Tom 400 Chennai, right? Two Sara 800 Delhi, two Sara 800 Delhi. Correct?
Yes.
The same record has been inserted twice. So many times these all things happens. So I'm telling you as per my experience of all the previous batches, the participants will face all these issues. That's why I'm covering this first. So this is because you by mistake you executed it again. Okay, so you have to take care. You don't have to execute the same statement again. Okay, but this will happen, and then you will think that, oh my God, how I got the duplicate record. Okay. Now, suppose by mistake you executed and you got a duplicate record. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to execute a statement drop employee. Now you might be thinking, what is this drop? So I will not explain now what is this drop, because here you could see we have a separate class on this difference between delete, drop, and truncate. So then I will explain your drop in detail. Okay. And this discussion will take entire one class, 2 hours. But for the time being, just understand that whenever you want to delete the data of a table, you have to use drop. Again, I'm repeating, this is not the definition of drop. Drop has many other things. Means when I will discuss drop, I will tell you about the structure and many other things. But for the time being, because we have just started the course, so whenever you want to delete data from a table, you execute this statement drop and then the table name. And why we are deleting now? Because in this employee table, by mistake, we have inserted duplicate record, correct? So you have to click on this, you have execute this, drop employee. So invalid drop table, okay, drop table employee, table drop, you have to write drop table employee, okay. Table is drop, table drop means now this table has been deleted from the database. Is this clear? Okay. Now you have to again create the table. Okay, because table has been deleted. You have to again create the table. So click on the create. Or suppose you can also execute all these 3 lines together. So engine will create that table and then it will insert data. This is also allowed. So see, I have selected all these 3 lines now and click on the run button. So you see table has been created and 1 row inserted. If you want to verify this, check the data. Now see again in this table, we have this fresh data. Hope this point is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions so far?
Then we
Hmm.
when you perform the drop table employee,
Hmm.
why did it deleted the entire table and not only the duplicate?
That is what I told actually. That's a different topic of discussion. Okay. That how to delete. Your question is valid. That then you would have deleted only the duplicate records. No, why you deleted entire record? Valid question. So when I will teach you this delete
Okay.
keyword, no, there we'll discuss in detail that how to delete only the duplicate records, right? And
All right.
again, you can ask one question here that okay, you are supposed to delete the records only. The table structure should be there. Why the structure has been deleted? So all those things will be answered one by one. That is why in the beginning I told you that whenever you want to delete data from a table, execute this drop table and then the table name. Okay, then when I will discuss delete, drop, truncate, I will explain this in detail. That's what I told you. Entire one class will take for this discussion. And this is a very active interview question these days. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Any other question, anyone so far? Okay. So I think the basics you understood how to create a table, how to insert data, and by mistake, if you have inserted the same data twice or thrice, then what to do, right? Because you see, there's all things you will face, I'm sure. That's why beforehand I'm explaining all those things. Okay. Now, again, I will drop this table. Data has been deleted. If you want to verify, you see, I will write this select a star from employee, and the engine is telling that Tanvir, this table does not exist. Why? Because I have dropped this, no? I have dropped this table. So this table is structure, data, everything is deleted. Okay. But don't try this in your project. This is very dangerous. I will explain you why I'm telling you not to try this in project. Okay.
In drop statement, the semicolon is not required.
No, it's required. Actually, what happens, this semicolon in few of the databases, it is not required. And in few databases, it is required. Okay. So not to confuse you guys, we suggest that always keep semicolon at the end. Okay, make it a habit, always keeping semicolon at the end. Hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes.
Now, now this employee table, this is 50. This is varchar 50. Okay. Suppose instead of 50, I will write here 1 and I will write this as 2. Okay. And I will create this table. So table has been created. It means within varchar, it is not mandatory that you have to write 50 only, right? You could see here, I have written 1. Even then, the table has been created. It means you can write anything as per your wish. Clear? Now I will try to insert this data. Let me click on the run button. Oh, it has thrown error message, right? You could see here, no? SQL engine has thrown error message. Can you guess that what is the reason for this error message, anyone?
Yes.
Only one character is allowed to.
Length of that character.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Read this error message. Value too large for column. Which column? And ignore this. Okay, ignore this part. So it is telling value is too large for column. In employee table, name column, value is too large. Okay, in employee table name column, value is too large, engine is telling. Why?
Actually, true.
It is telling Tanvir, actual, you have passed 3 characters. You could see here Tom. How many characters are there in Tom?
3.
3 characters. T is 1 character, O is another character, M is another character.
Mm.
So engine is telling that actually you're passing 3 characters, Tanvir, but maximum size is 1. So here in the name, I have written varchar1, no? It means we are telling to the SQL engine that this name column will accept only 1 character, not more than that. So this is the meaning of 1. Now here, how many characters you are passing? 3 characters. That is why engine has thrown error message, and it is telling Tanvir value is too large. Maximum we can accommodate 1 character, but actually you have passed 3 characters. Is this clear?
Oh, why didn't throw error for location?
It has, it has started from this. Okay. If I will fix this, then you will see that it will throw error for location as well. Let me show you that. Again, I will drop this table. Please don't draw anything on the board. I have to clean it 1 minute. Drawing is there on the board. Devices. Okay. Now the table has been dropped. Okay. Now see, I will make it 10. So now the name column is 10. Varchar 10. So now you see I'm executing it, the same thing. What happened? Just a minute. You see now the error message, value too large. For which column? For which column it is showing now?
Location.
Location.
Location column. Because now the name, you have allowed 10 characters and it is 3, so it is fine. Name it has accepted. Then it has thrown error message for location. Because maximum is 1 you are allowing here, and it is having, I think, 7 or 8, 7 characters. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any questions so far? Are you understanding it? Is it making sense, guys?
So this is apart from the topic that we are learning. I just wanted to know what this line 1721, where does it store this error coming from?
This one, this is the
Yeah.
internal of engine. Can
Oh,
ignore it.
okay.
Ignore this
It's
one.
not related to the line of code.
It's not related.
Okay.
Like similarly, this you can ignore those things. And again, one thing, like it is not necessary that if you will try this on Microsoft SQL Server, you will get the same error message. Maybe the error message can be different. So different databases, they can give different error message, but the meaning will be same. Hope it is clear.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question, sir. So
Mhm.
the thing is, like you mentioned the varchar one research. So if you don't want to mention that varchar, take an example. We don't mention anything after varchar. So will it throw error here?
I will show you that. I will come to that.
Hello?
I will come to that. We will discuss it.
Okay.
So far, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need a quick feedback. How is the pace of class? Do you think it is too slow, or is it fine, or shall I increase a little bit?
It is fine.
Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
good
It is fine, sir.
because later we will have difficult topics, so this pace
Okay.
is good.
So down the line, because it's for 1 month, right? Down the line, if you need any suggestion, any feedback, so please feel free. Okay, because in each and every batch, as per the audience capabilities and their understanding and their interest, we keep on modifying. So that is why. If you think it is fast, let me know. I think that it is fast, please slow down. But if it is too slow, so please tell the same thing. Okay, then I will increase the pace. All the discussion is clear so far, right? Okay, it's clear. Now I will drop this table again. Okay, table is dropped, and I'm thinking that okay, fine here, and let me keep it 10. And suppose if I will not write anything here, okay, within varchar, I will not mention anything. Now I'm trying to create the table. It has thrown error message, right? Why? What's the reason?
Because we have not mentioned any limit.
Mention. Mm.
Hope it is clear. Someone has asked this question. So in
Yes, sir.
varchar, it is mandatory. You have to pass something, some value. If you will not pass a value, engine will throw error message. Engine is expecting you to pass some value here, either 1, 2, 10, 50, 100, anything. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now, during the course, you will see in most of the assignment question, it will be marked as 50. Why we take 50? The reason is on a safer side, suppose if I will keep 10, okay, and suppose some data is having 11 characters or 15 characters. So it will throw error message, right? So that is the reason on a safer side, we always keep it as 50. So in all the assignments, let me show you that. One more thing. Sorry, one more thing. I forgot to share in the beginning. So during the course, we'll be sharing with you approx 250 assignment question. Approx, I'm telling. It may be 240, 260, something like that. I don't know the exact number. After each and every class, we'll be sharing approx 10 questions. In some assignment, it will be 10, 12, 8, 15, something like that. Okay. So the question will be shared in the WhatsApp group. But in the WhatsApp group, you will get only questions. Like suppose if I'm teaching you count, so we'll share this with you. So the question format will be like this. Okay. Question number 1. Okay, then question number 2. And this we will share with you. You don't have to create this. That is why I told you that you don't have to create this. Neither you will get questions in the interview basis. When in the interview, they will give this to you. Nobody asks questions from this. These are the basic things. We'll share this with you. So in the WhatsApp group, you will be getting only questions. Okay. But at the same time, we will share solution as well. The solution copy of this will be in that graphic portal, which I have shown you in today in the beginning. Okay. Earlier, we don't used to share the solution. Okay. Then in few batches, the participants, they told that and we please share the solution as well, because many times the course is over and we are practicing. So in that case, if you need the solution and suppose it is difficult to approach you every time, but I'm repeating it, we have a separate group, alumni group. Let me show you that. This is our, where is that? This is our Technist Academy alumni group. Okay. Here, all our previous batch students are there. Okay. Here, if you're getting stuck somewhere, you can ask your SQL queries. Either it is related to project or interview based, anything you can ask here. You could see all the discussions are related to SQL. Someone has asked this question, a screenshot. But see, this screenshot should be clear. Okay. And the data should be sufficient. Okay. I'm not sure. This is not that much clear. So the question should be clear. And this is lifetime support we provide. Okay. So all those questions related to SQL are present here. If someone has got placed, so we'll mention that, okay, this particular resource has been placed, we got this job offer and all those things. Okay, and then if there is some opening, so all the folks who are working in different companies, they will share the openings in their company and they will refer you. We have few recruiters as well in this group. Okay, we have tied up with few recruiters, few HR members are there. So they will also share their requirement to us and we will share in this group. And here we provide lifetime support access. And here we have few SQL expert. We have hired them. We are paying them on a monthly basis so that whenever you ask question, they should be able to answer. I also give answers, but sometimes suppose if I'm occupied, I'm taking training. Okay, so in those scenarios, they will help you. But in that group, now I will not add you. After 1 or 2 weeks, we will add you. The reason is in those groups, you will see that a lot of complicated SQL queries discussions will be happening. Okay. And sometime if you'll try to understand, it happens you'll get frustrated that what is going on. I have not studied this. So that's why when a batch starts, we take 1 or 2 weeks and then we will share the invite link with you and you can join that. But please don't share that to any external participants. No external participant is there in that group because first of all, whenever you will join that, the WhatsApp will send us a notification to approve you and then you will be admitted in that group. Okay. So far clear? So I have explained you this scenario as well. If you will not write anything in VARCHAR, what will happen? Shall I proceed, or if you have any question, anyone? Any question so far? No?
No.
Okay, okay, fine, perfect. So far we have seen how to create table, how to insert data, and few scenarios we have discussed. Okay. Similarly, I want to enter one more record. Suppose this is ID 3 and the name is John and the salary is suppose 200 and this location is Delhi. Oh, sorry, this table I have not created no properly, so I have to drop this table. So whenever you see that if something is wrong in your table or data, drop it. Okay, and again create the table, and then now you see all this records has been inserted. You can check it. So you have this records in this table. Okay, clear? So we'll take a short break here. It's 8 in my machine, and we'll be back at what time? 8:15, 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes break. Okay. So on a daily basis, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break in between. So we'll be back at 8:15. Thank you. Okay, so I'm back. Before I proceed, any question, anyone? So far, is this clear, all this discussion? Okay. So far we have seen like how to create a table and how to insert data and few different scenarios. Okay. But this discussion is not over. Many other things are there which we'll discuss down the line. Now suppose in this employee table, my manager is telling me that I want the employees of daily location. Okay. All those employees who are from Delhi. So in that case, again, I will those who have not attended yesterday's demonstration, although I'm covering the same thing now, so but still I will insist you to go through the recording of yesterday's class. We will share that again in that S15 group today. Okay. So whenever you have to apply filter, okay, so you have to use where is to apply filter. So my manager is telling me I want all the employees from Delhi. So on which column you have to apply filter? Location,
Location.
right?
Question.
Because he mentioned, my manager has mentioned that I want only those employees who are from Delhi. So it means I have to apply filter on location, right? Sorry. And filter is a very common term these days, right? When you're doing shopping on e-commerce site like Amazon or any other site, so we also apply filter there, right? So here again the meaning is same. So I will write here location Delhi. Now when I'm executing this query, I got this output, right? First of all, let me show you the employee. So this is the employee table. My manager told me that I need only those employees who are from Delhi. So I executed this query and this is the output. So do you think this is correct output? No, this is not correct output, right? Because you could see here that apart from Sarah, John is also from Delhi, right?
2 records, yes.
Sarah and John, they both are from Delhi, no? But I am showing only Sarah. My manager will tell me that Tanvir, I could see that Sarah and John, they both are from Delhi, but you are showing only Sarah, right? What is the reason for this? The reason is
Just a
data is
second, please.
case sensitive, right? Let's try to understand how this query will be executed. Okay. In this query, first of all, when you that is you have written this query, okay, and you clicked on the run button. So when you click on the run button, so internally by SQL engine, a lot of thing happens. Okay, but we are not aware of that. We think that okay, I clicked on the run button and immediately I got this output. But in this fraction of second, lot of steps, a lot of tasks are performed by the SQL engine. Like I'll tell you one thing. The SQL will check the syntax, rules and regulations. Like suppose I will not write here star. Okay, I will run this query. It has thrown error message, right? Why? Because you are violating the rule of SQL engine. You are breaking the syntax. The rule is after select, you have to mention what you want to display. So engine has thrown error message. So when you execute a query, you click on the run button. So engine will first of all check that are you following the rules and regulations correctly or not. Hope it is clear. Okay, what about this? Suppose if I will write from employee here, then what will happen? Do you think this query will work? No, this will again throw error message. See, it is throwing error message, invalid statement. Why? Because the rule is, first of all, you have to write select. Then after that, you have to write from. So when you execute a query, internally, engine will check the syntax. Syntax means, are you following the rules and regulations correctly or not? Okay. After that, it will check the semantics. Semantics means, suppose I will remove this double E from this. And now I'm executing this query. It has thrown error message, table does not exist. It means engine will check whether the table from which you want data that is present in the database or not. So we are thinking that just we have clicked on the run button and we got the output, but internally engine performs a syntax check, then semantics check, then engine will execute this query one by one. Okay. So in this case, which keyword engine will execute first? From, right? From employee. So from employee, what is the meaning of this? It means you are telling to the SQL engine that I need some data from this employee table. So a SQL engine will take a copy and it will keep this in a temporary memory. Okay. After from, which keyword you will execute? Your engine will execute? Where?
It will
Filtering.
Where? What is the meaning of where?
Filter.
To filter the data.
yeah.
The moment you will write where, engine will understand that, oh, Tanvir wants to filter the data. Okay. After where, what I have written? Location. So the meaning of this is, engine will understand that, oh, that he wants to filter the data based on location column. Okay. Filter the data based on which column? Location column. Now in this location column, which data I am searching? This daily. I am searching this daily in this location column. So then engine will search this daily one by one. Is this daily? No.
No.
This will be rejected. Is this daily?
Yes.
Yes, this is daily. Okay. Now see how engine will match. It will check each and every character and their case. Here D is in uppercase. Here also D is in uppercase. Here E is in lowercase. Here also E is in lowercase. L is in lowercase. L is in lowercase. H in lowercase. H is in lowercase. I in lowercase. I in lowercase. It means everything should match. Case as well. So it exactly matches this. So this will be selected. Now next, this one. Do you think this is same as this?
No.
No, this is not same. So this will be rejected. Why it is not same?
D is in lowercase.
Here D is in lowercase. So that's why this record will be rejected. And finally, you have selected this record. Clear? So this where is also done. Then engine will come to this select a star. Now select, what is the meaning of select?
To display.
Print.
Select is to display.
To display.
So what
Yes.
you want to display here?
Where the columns have equal value of Delhi with D in capital.
Here select means to display, and then you have written a star. A star means everything.
A column.
Right? So star means all the columns. So you have to mention, you have to display all the columns. So that's why engine will display all the columns and this value. That's why you see this is in the output. Hope it is clear. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Okay. Now the question is, I have displayed this output. Now my manager is telling that no, Tanvir, this is not correct because I could see John is also from Delhi. Okay. I have to display John as well. But why we have not displayed John? Because the case is different, right? Now for that we have discussed yesterday that you have to write here upper. Okay. Upper location equals Delhi and write Delhi here. Now when I will execute this query, now do you think this is the correct output? What do you think, guys? Is this the correct output? Yes, this is the correct output. Now we are displaying that Sarah and John, they both are from Delhi. So this is correct output. But let's try to understand that how this query is getting executed. Okay. So here, which keyword will execute first?
From employee.
From employee. So we'll take the copy of the employee table, same thing. After that, where? What is the meaning of where? To apply filter. So now you have to apply filter on upper location. So it means, first of all, we have to derive this upper location. What is the meaning of upper location?
To convert all the data in uppercase for location.
Convert all the data which is present in this location column in uppercase. This is the meaning of upper location. So you will see all these records will be converted in uppercase. This is the task of upper location. All the data which is in location column will be converted in uppercase. Clear? Now within this, what you are searching? You are searching this daily. Correct? No, you have written daily all in uppercase. So you are searching this daily in this upper location column. Is a very important point. We're not searching daily in this location column. Where we are searching this daily? In upper location column. Okay. So is this Delhi same as this? No, this is Chennai. It's different. This is rejected. Is this Delhi same as this? Yes,
Yes.
it's same. Selected. What about this? This is also same. That's selected. Okay. Now this record we have fetched from this record, and this record we have fetched from this record. So it means literally we have selected these two records, correct? And that's why in the output you could see that we have these two records in the output. This is what we have discussed so far yesterday. Hope it is clear.
Yeah.
Any question now?
No.
Okay. Now, if you don't have a question, I have a question here. I executed this query. I got this output, and this output is correct that I got both the employees who are from Delhi. Everything is fine. But my question is, here I have told you that upper location will convert this in uppercase, right? And as a result, you could see here that this values has been converted in uppercase, right? But why still in the output, this location is not in the uppercase? Why? Right now, I told you know that this will be converted in uppercase. So this should be displayed in uppercase here. No, why it is not in uppercase? Is my question clear what I'm asking?
Yes. Actually, what here is happening is that the this is a check condition that you
Hmm.
have initialized. So this function will convert the location in uppercase and check for the entry within the
Hmm.
with what we have provided as condition that delete should be all in caps. So this will not change the record, as you said that these are only for querying. So
Hmm.
this operation will be happening in the back end where it will be changing the delete in uppercase, and then it will check, and then it will give us the record that is available in our table. So it basically doesn't change the records in the our table, but when it queries, that time these function will be applicable.
Okay. Good. Good explanation. So this upper location means to convert in uppercase, right? And that's why in this location column, whatever you have, it has been converted in uppercase here. That is fine. But this is happening in the backend table, in the temporary memory. Okay. This upper location you are converting in uppercase. Please don't think that this will be converted in the main table. If I will show you the main table, let me show you that. Do you see this location values are all in uppercase? No. That's what I want to highlight here. This upper location is this will convert in uppercase. That is fine. But where it is converting this? In temporary memory, it will not do this changes in the main table. It will be as it is. It will just change it here. It will compare with this. But the data which it will display, it will be from this main table only. So please remember, you are not doing these changes in the main table. So that's why the data is getting extracted from the main table, and the main table you have not done any changes. You have derived this upper location column. Here you have changed this in the uppercase, but this will not change the value in the main table. It will be as it is. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And once engine will display this output, now see here, you executed this query, you got this output. After that, engine will delete all these things, whatever he has done in the temporary memory. It is exactly same. Like suppose you want to prepare tea. So you will go in the kitchen, you will switch on the stove, and then you will add milk and milk, tea leaf, and all those things, sugar you will add, right? And then after that, once you are done with that, you will pour that in a cup, right? And then after that, you will clean the kitchen, correct? Same way, this is like in the kitchen, engine is performing all this task. Once it has done everything, it has displayed this output, it will delete all those things. Everything will be deleted. Hope it is clear. So this is just for the temporary memory, for the temporary basis. After that, engine will clean everything. Nothing will be there because it has displayed this output to you. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I used to ask this question in interview that, okay, if I have changed this in upper location, then why it is not coming in upper location here? Why it is still in the same case of the table? The answer is this upper location is not going to change the value of the main table. It is as it is. It is not changing anything here. Hope it is clear so far. Okay. Now suppose the manager is telling that Tanvir, it is good. Now you're displaying Sarah and John both. They both are from Delhi. That is good. But Tanvir, do one thing. This location, no, for Sarah, D is in uppercase. All the remaining characters are in lowercase. In John, this all characters are in lowercase. It doesn't looks good. Okay. Do one thing. Display it in such a way that all these values should be in uppercase. First of all, is the question clear what I'm asking?
Yes.
My manager is telling me that Tanvir, this doesn't look good here. Here you are showing D in uppercase, so all the characters are in lowercase. Here all the characters are in lowercase. It doesn't looks proper. Okay, do one thing, Tanvir. When you display this, no, so keep this location all in uppercase for Sarah as well as John. Hope the question is clear.
Yes.
So it means my manager is expecting this output. My manager is expecting this output. Okay. So now for this, what I will do in this query, I will write here employee. This I have covered yesterday, that if you don't want to write a star, you can write each and every column name as well. They both are same. Now here I'm writing each and every column name. So it means I'm telling to the SQL engine that I need these columns. Okay. Now when I will run this, I'm getting the same output location. But my manager is telling I want this location all in uppercase. What should I do here?
Add upper before the location in select.
Good. Good. Just write upper here. Okay. Now let's run this query. Now, do you think this is all in uppercase?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
But my question is, again, I'm writing select a star from employee. But in this employee table, still it is in lowercase. Why?
Because we haven't changed the table value. We have just changed it for our query. We have just selected it for our query.
Good. We are not changing, we have not changed anything in the permanent table employee. In select, no, I have written here upper location. So it means I'm telling to the SQL engine that when you are displaying location, so just for the display purpose, change that to uppercase. Okay. So now when you will execute this query, what will happen? You know, all this stories that first of all from employee will be executed, engine will take a copy, then where upper location, it will convert this location in uppercase, then it will search for daily, and this record will be selected, right? Correct. Then engine will go to select clause and select what you have written. You want employee ID. So this is employee ID. Engine will keep it here. This is the value. Then what you have mentioned, name. So engine will understand that, okay, user wants name as well. You copy the name. This is fine. Then what you want? Salary. So this is salary. User wants salary as well. Okay, fine. Then you have written upper location. Okay, but in this employee table, do you have any column upper location? No, you don't have. So engine will understand that, oh, user is telling that in location column, whatever is there, it has to convert that in uppercase and then display. So that's what engine will do. Engine will, whatever is present in location column, it will convert here. Not in the parent table, here, it will convert this. So this daily and daily will be converted here, and then it will display in this manner. And that's why if you will check the output, you're getting this output here in this query. There is that. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cleared.
Okay. So see, these all small points you have to understand. And when you will understand the things from the internal perspective of engine, then you will get a strong hold on SQL, and then you'll be able to write complex queries Most of you, when you were joining this course, you have asked that question. Tanvir, I know SQL, I can write simple SQL queries, but I fail to write complex queries. This is the reason, because you know that you know the application of a keyword, but you don't know how internally it is working. Now, see here, this upper location is doing different tasks, right? It is comparing the value. Here, this upper location is doing different tasks. It is displaying the value, right? The keyword is same, upper only, but the functionality has changed, right? Now, shall I proceed further if it is clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
Sir, do we have any option or query where we can do change the value? Like you said, it will be created in a separate or temporary table or column. So, is there any option we can directly change it in the main record, main table?
Good question. So Swapna is asking that fine, Tanvir, you are here, you are changing this in the temporary memory. That is fine, but suppose in my project the requirement is my manager is telling that Tanvir, in this main employee table itself, you change these values so that whenever anyone from the team, if they want to check the data, they don't have to do all this upper, right? That is what you're asking, Swapna. Have I understood your question correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
Okay. So see, whenever you want to do the modification of data in the main table, right? Because here what you are telling, you are trying to modify the data in the main table. You want to convert all these locations in uppercase, right? So for that, we have update keyword. I think it is here. So the answer is yes, we can do that with the help of update keyword. So when I will discuss this update keyword, I will explain you that. And the question what you're asking, it is one of the assignment question as well. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, fine. Okay, now I think we should proceed further. This is all we have discussed so far. Okay, now, so I executed this query and this is the output. I have displayed this output here. Okay, this is the output. Now, suppose my manager is telling me that Tanvir, okay, fine, this output looks good. Perfect. You have displayed Sarah and John. They both are from Delhi, and you converted this in uppercase as well. Perfect. But then my manager is telling that, Tanvir, what is this upper? You have written upper. What is this upper? Okay. So generally, what happens when you when you will work in project? So net, you have to interact with the client, right? And the client or your customer, no, they're not that much technically sound. So if you will tell them that okay, this upper is because I have used this upper keyword, SQL is case sensitive, it will convert in uppercase. They will not understand all those things because they are the business guys. Okay, they are generally from commerce background or the MBA background or the business background. They don't know all those things. So they will tell you that no, I don't know what is this upper here. I don't like this. You display this as something as a location only or current location only. Something they will tell you. Are you understanding what I'm telling, guys? You have
Yes,
written
sir.
here upper. You are a technical guy. You know that what is the task of upper, right? But it's not necessary that in your project, say your project manager, okay, or your product owner, they don't know how the SQL works. It's not necessary that everyone knows that, right? If they know this, then why they will hire you, correct? So they are telling that no, I don't like this upper, and then bracket you have written. And even you think that if you will publish this doesn't looks good. Why you have given bracket and all those things, right? So suppose your manager is telling that then we don't display this, it doesn't looks good. Instead of this, you display this current location here. Okay, now it makes sense that oh, this implies that Sarah is currently located in Delhi, John is located in Delhi. First of all, is the requirement of my manager clear what he's asking?
Yes.
Okay. you want to change the name of this. So whenever you have to change the name of a particular column, we have a concept of alias. Sorry, I have a bad throat. So there's a concept of alias. Okay. So here you have to write as current location. Now check the output. Now tell me, is this the output as per the manager requirement? Okay.
Yes.
We have changed this to current location, right?
Consultation.
So whenever any column name your client is telling or your manager is telling that, okay, I don't like this display with some other value or some other name, you just have to write as, and whatever you want, you write it here. Like suppose here name, your manager is telling that, Tanvir, I don't like this. Better you display this as employee name or EMP name. So what will happen? Engine will change this and it will display that as an EMP name. Check this. It's EMP name. So this is known as alias concept. And this is actually very important. So don't think that this discussion will be over here only. So when I will teach you aggregate function, when I will teach you joins, when we will discuss window function, again, this alias will be used. And this is actually very powerful. Very simple, but very powerful. Is this clear so far?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing about SQL, which is really good. If I'm not sure how many of you know Python or Unix. So there, no, in Python especially, you have to take care of indentation, right? Spaces matters. But in SQL, these all things doesn't matter. So the best thing about SQL, which I like, is SQL will never bother you with all this cosmetic stuffs. Like you write this select in uppercase or lowercase, that is fine. Write this employee ID uppercase, lowercase, that is fine, right? So this reserved keyword, this column name, this table name, this all is up to your wish. You can write this in lowercase or uppercase. This will give you the same answer. Like you see this from, I have written in lowercase now. I will write this in uppercase now. Check the output. Are you getting the same output? Right? So that's what the SQL engine will never bother you with this. The data, you have to be careful. Data is case sensitive. Okay. Second thing, I have written this entire piece of code in one line. If you want, you can break this in multiple lines as well. Like see, select I will keep in one line, from I will keep in another line, where I will keep in another line. Generally, I write pretty like this. So it will be now, it will be easy to read that, okay, these are all columns I want to display. This is the table from which I want data. This is the filter condition. Okay, your wish. Okay. Now if I will execute this, still you will get the same output. Output is clear.
Sir, I have a question.
Hmm.
Sir, as we are like studying all this, so one question is there, like why we are using this SQL only? Is there any companion language with this, or like all what we are doing in this, we can't do that in Python? Like this
Python, you
mention.
cannot do this. Why? Because Python is fine. You can use Python to play with the data. Okay. But the task, many other tasks which you can do using SQL, you cannot do using Python. Okay. Python is more of a programming language. You can create loop, you can give some statement to the engine. Okay. But SQL is like with the help of SQL, you can easily create a table. You can insert data and whatever data you want to fetch, you can fetch from here. But these things you cannot do using Python. Using Python, you can connect to a database. And internally, again, you have to write SQL queries only. And that's the reason for the last almost 45 years, SQL is in the IT industry. Many languages like C between 1990 and 2000, C was in huge demand. Nowadays, C is not in that much demand. C++ is not in that much demand. .NET is not in that much demand. Even Java, little bit charm. It has lost the charm little bit, okay, as compared to 2011 till 2020. Nowadays, SQL and Python is there in the IT industry. It is because SQL is the only language which can play with data, the store data, modify data, whatever data you want to extract. Suppose your client will tell you that, okay, give me the data of 2021 quarter one, 2021 quarter three, and compare the profit of both the quarters and tell me whether it has increased or decreased, and because of which department it has increased or decreased. So you can do all those analysis with the help of the SQL. Okay, even your Power BI tool, visualization tool, business intelligence, you can connect all those things and you can extract data with the help of SQL. That is the reason it is in huge demand these days in the IT industry. Okay, and down the line, when we will study few more keywords, you will realize the power of it. That, oh yes, we can extract a lot of useful data in the database, because nowadays in most of the projects, most of the companies, they are handling huge volume of data, 20 million records, 40 million records. And from that, just by manually looking into it, it's difficult to extract data, or you cannot store that in Excel sheet, right? So that's why we have to learn SQL. Have I answered your question, Akanksha?
Yes, sir. So, like, till
Hmm.
now, we don't have any replacement for this SQL, or we have.
We don't have replacement. No SQL is there, and that stands for not only SQL, but that works on non-relational databases. Like when you have unstructured or semi-structured data, that's a different topic of discussion. I don't want to bring it here, but again, that is not a replacement for SQL. So net, yes, you can tell that there's no replacement for SQL. Python can do something which SQL can do using pandas library or NumPy. But again, that is not a pure replacement. You cannot tell that, okay, whatever SQL is doing, I can do using pandas or NumPy or Python libraries easily. No. Again, you will struggle there. At a certain point of time, again, you will fade. And again, you have to take the help of SQL. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
But SQL also has some limitations. It is not a procedural language. You cannot create loop here. You cannot make a statements here. So each and every language, they have their own pros and cons, right? And accordingly, we have to use in the project. Okay, shall I proceed further? Okay.
Yes.
Now, similar to upper, we have a lower keyword. Okay. I will remove this. I think you all have understood the alias concept. Remove this now. So now I will explain you what is lower. This is a lower keyword. Are you getting the same output? Are you getting the same output? Sarah and John, right? But I have used lower here, and here I have used upper. Okay. Let's try to understand how this lower keyword is executed. Okay. So again here, first of all, we will execute the from employee. So this is your employee table. After from, your engine will execute the where keyword. Where means to apply filter, correct? But here you want to apply filter on which column? Lower location column. Now the question is, what is the meaning of lower location? Like in upper location, you're converting everything in uppercase, right?
It will
In
convert in
lower
lowercase.
location, yes, it will convert everything in lowercase. So all these values will be converted in lowercase. Okay. Now, after converting in lowercase, what you are searching here? This Delhi, this lowercase Delhi. So when you will search this lowercase Delhi here, We're searching this lowercase daily, right? In this value, this set of values. So is this same as this daily? No. So this is rejected. Is this same as this daily? Yes. This is selected. Is this same as this daily? Yes, selected. Okay. Now this record we are deriving from this record, and this record we are deriving from this record. So literally you have selected these two records. Now in the select clause, you are telling that I want employee ID, name, salary, location. So engine will display these values. So is this clear? This lower keyword, how it works?
Yes.
Any question? No? Okay, tell me, instead of this, in this query, if I will write this, then what will happen? If I will execute this query, then what will happen?
Everything will be rejected.
Okay, any other thought? Okay, I will not execute this. Let's analyze this first.
Record will not.
Okay, let's analyze this first. So here in this query, first of all, from employee, so engine will take a copy of the employee table, and this is the employee table. After this, you have written where lower location equals daily. It means you have to convert this location column in lowercase. Okay. These all are my favorite interview question. I used to ask these questions in the interview. So I will convert this in lowercase. Okay, this is converted in lowercase, right? Now in this, what you are searching?
Capital.
Uppercase Delhi, right?
Yes. Mm.
Now, do you think this is same as this? No,
No.
this is Chennai. You are searching for Delhi, so this is rejected. What about this one? Is this Delhi and this Delhi same?
No.
No. Why? Because here everything is in uppercase,
Uppercase.
everything is in lowercase, so this is rejected. This is also rejected. Actually, this is a contradictory statement.
Okay.
Why I'm telling this is a contradictory statement? Because here the engine is thinking that what comedy Tanveer we are doing here, why it is a comedy? Because engine is telling that Tanveer, if you have told me to convert everything in lowercase, then why you are searching uppercase value here? Don't you think it is a contradictory statement? You went to a non-veg restaurant and you're asking for veg, right? Same thing has happened here. You told SQL engine to convert everything in lowercase. So engine has converted everything in lowercase. Then why you are searching uppercase data? You're searching this daily all in uppercase. Will you find this here? Tell me. No, you cannot find this. There's a contradictory statement. That's why you cannot find any record. And that's why when you will execute this, will you get any output?
No.
No data found. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hope it is clear to everyone. I'm getting response from very selected participant. Not sure if everyone is able to understand. If everyone has understood, well and good, but feel free to ask question if it is not clear. Okay, if it is clear, then tell me one thing. What about this? If I will execute this, do you think I will get output?
No, no, sir.
Why?
Because the first letter it's in capital letter.
No, but this daily is present in this table. See, this
Yeah,
exactly matches this. Then we should get data. What do you think? What do you think, guys? this daily DLHI is same as this one at least. So do you think we'll get this record in the output?
No, but the second one we can get.
No.
Oh,
Which one?
No,
But the query it's mentioned as lower.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
Para
it's
and
not
John.
the data.
So what will be the
Not
output?
get any data. No record.
Not in it. But this daily, I'm thinking that I'm searching for this data, and this exactly matches with this data at least. So my expectation is that at least this should be there in the output. This is my expectation. What do you think, guys? What is your opinion, guys?
But this will be converted to lowercase now after we'll put that.
Will not
Also,
get any result.
okay, good,
Yes,
very
will not
good.
get any result.
This daily, this daily, where is this? This daily,
This daily.
you are searching in which column? You are searching this in location or lower location?
Lower location.
Lower location you are searching this, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Now in lower location, all these values will be converted in lowercase,
Lowercase. Hmm.
right?
Yes.
So it means you are searching this daily in the lower location because you have clearly mentioned that I want this in the lower case. Here you have mentioned that please search this in lower location. This is a lower location. Now here do you have this daily? No, it is all in
No.
lower case. But the
Yes.
value which you are searching, it has first character in uppercase. So sorry, it doesn't match it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when I ask this question in interview, many candidates, they will tell that Tanvir, this will be there in the output because they're thinking that, oh, yeah, this is daily, right? But no, it will search in this lower location column. And again, this is a contradictory statement because you have converted everything in lower case. Then why you are searching this uppercase D? You will not find it, right? So that's why when you execute this, you will not get any
Data
output.
found. Hmm.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Net, the summary is if you're using lower location, please make sure that these values all must be in lowercase. All must be in lowercase. Similarly, if you're searching for upper location, this value all must be in uppercase. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will stop here. Today we have discussed how to create table, how to insert data. And by mistake, if you insert multiple records, you have to drop the table and upper keyword, lower keyword, and the different scenarios. One thing I need a quick feedback, and then I will just stop. Sometimes what happens, like when I'm teaching something, and a lot of scenarios we'll be discussing, like you see in upper, lower, I think 4 or 5 scenarios we have discussed. And sometimes it happens that discussing a lot of scenarios confuses us. So do you think you have been confused a little bit here because of this many scenarios?
No, sir, it's clear
No,
for
sir.
me.
No.
It's
No,
clear?
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So down the line, if you think that, oh, then because when I will teach you aggregate function, joins, especially in joins, a lot of scenarios will be there. When I will teach you substring and string, at least 20, 30 scenarios will be there. So, but feel free and intervene in between that. No, then we'll be getting confused. Please stop there. Okay. So we'll plan the session accordingly then. So fine then, I will stop here and we will share, these all things will be shared today, recording will be shared. Today's recording will be on YouTube and it will take around 2 to 3 hours for us to upload on YouTube. But today our admin Firdaus will connect with you and please register on Graphy portal, which I have mentioned in the beginning. One important thing about Graphy, I forgot to mention that on the Graphy, please make sure to connect through one device only. If you're connecting through your personal laptop, please connect always through personal laptop. If you're connecting through official laptop, always connect through official laptop. Okay. Or if you're connecting with both, it is fine. But again, then don't change the browser. Like suppose today I connected through Edge. Tomorrow I'm connecting through Chrome. Then what will happen? The engine, the Graphy engine will consider that you are trying to log in through multiple devices and it will block you. Okay. And again, don't connect in incognito mode. Make a habit that if you're connecting through personal device, choose any one browser, either Edge or Chrome or anyone, and always try to log in through that only. Otherwise, they will block your ID. Okay. Hope it is clear. So fine then, guys. And if you have any question, you can ask in the group, and we'll connect tomorrow at the same time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.